Well, first stop of the evening, we found ourselves a nice little patio umbrella. I think we'll just leave that cloth on there for now. Well, welcome back to the Polly the Wog channel. As you can see, we've got a new pickup truck. Well, it's not brand new, but it's new to us. So yeah, between all the room in the pickup truck and all the room in the trailer, we'll be able to haul more scrap now. But anyways, let's carry on and see if we can find some more scrap metal. I think we got some metal on the curb. Nice. It's like a whole weird kind of bed framey thing. Oh, it's a futon. That's what it would have been. And maybe some other miscellaneous. So a guy just showed it to my brother. Do you guys want an elliptical? And well, the answer to that is always yes. So we'll see. He went back there to grab it. That's why I was just going to try to stand those up, see if we could get that elliptical up against it. I guess we got to go get it.
Can't get through.
Oh, that's all right.
We have a chair as well. You want a chair that's a broken armchair.
Yeah, as long as it's mostly metal, sure.
The bottom of it is. The bottom's
That's fine.
Yeah.
Just forward so I can grab the base.
There we go. Walking backwards.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Yeah, just trying to keep an eye out behind me.
And I'll let you drag it into
What this stuff is here.
Oh,
Nope.
yeah, no, I don't think I can take that one because Zubix doesn't like all the. You can leave it out at the curb, somebody will take it.
That's the only other metal I got.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Yep, the elliptical was still better. His chair turned out to be a bit of an office chair, and we don't really do those, so. All right, we're gonna strap it up and carry on down the road. I think I saw some metal. Oh yeah, it's like a dolly. Nice. Nice old rusted up one. Oh, thank you. All right, that's in there. Let's carry on. See if we can find some more. Every time I go scrapping, I always run into my fans. And let's take these bulbs out of here. That was easy. And get rid of those. Yeah, we'll stuff it in there like that for now. All right, Carrying on. And just like that, we found a barbecue. With a couple of free utensils. Which way do you want to put it in? Just
this side, I guess. Another strap hook.
Oh, that was a good little find. And we'll bust these blades off the fan later. I didn't want to do it at the stop there because there was nowhere to put them. The guy's garbage can was full. So I figured, just take them for now. We have a dumpster where we live, so it's pretty easy to get rid of the stuff that we don't need. Brother's just getting out a strap. We're gonna strap it down. It's a beautiful day out today. We hit a high of 26 degrees Celsius, so it is super warm. Yeah, this is the first day it feels like summer. You can see the leaves are coming out on some of our trees. It's a nice little sunburst for you right there. Yeah, it's nice that it feels like winter's over now, because April was still pretty cold for the most part. Alrighty. Moving on, see if we can find a little bit more. Couple of bikes on the curb. Yes, please. Guess we're gonna have to go around to the other side with them. Let's put that kickstand up. Oh yeah, flat tires and that kickstand doesn't want to move. Oh, that one's staying down, I guess. It's that stupid kickstand that got in the way. Go figure. There we go. They're not gonna go anywhere. Nope. All right, good to go. I gotta love donations. Just got flagged over and was given a paper shredder.
This cord I found on the ground the other
Yeah, I knew I was missing it. Honest to God, I'd watched back the video and I'm like, what happened to that one white cord? All right, let's carry on. Oh, you just got flagged down by a nice gentleman that asked us if we want a lawnmower. And well, you know the answer to that. Of course we want a lawnmower. Don't know where I'm gonna put it. I guess somewhere in there. That was great timing. We always love the donations.
Yeah, well, I was gonna put it over here, just trying to get supper going and stuff.
Yeah, anytime you put scrap metal on the curb on garbage night, it disappears fast.
I know.
Thank you. I didn't know how you wanted to do it. Flip it on its side, flip it upside down.
Just turn it around.
And put this strap over that tire a little bit.
That too. I had actually meant to turn it right around so it's like the front's facing that way.
Alright,
And then see about putting this just over top of here or something.
if you want to. Alright. So it still access that container.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, good to go. That was a nice donation. It was an indecisive stop. Wasn't sure if there was metal here or not. No, that would be plastic, that would be wood, and that is garbage. So, yep, not a good stop. Oh well, let's see if we can find some actual scrap metal. I think we found some scrap. We're hitting a bit of a dry spell, so it's nice to find something. Oh, a little bit over there, some sort of cane, but yeah, there's a backpack blower. That can go. Where to put it? And it's back here for now. And grab this little cane. Don't think there's anything in the blue box. Alright, well, our load's coming together. I think we're getting towards the end of our route. We'll see if we find anything else. Alright, let's carry on. Well, let's take a little peek in the dumpster. Oh yeah, there's a few things there. Alright, I'm going to come back in a second and grab that. Back here at the dumpster, snag these little lights. I'm sure those would go as Christmas lights. And just a little piece of metal. And I think that is it. Oh, what do I see under here? Oh, look at that. This is heavy. Well, there we go. We got some good scrap right there. Anything else? I don't think so. Well, that was unexpected. I'd seen those other little bits, but not this. And that's got to weigh 30-40 pounds. Yep, that's heavy. Real heavy. We just stopped at our father's house to drop him off some dinner and figured, yeah, I'm gonna look in that dumpster. Good thing I did. Oh my goodness. All right, well, that is definitely our load for this evening. Now when I get home, I got some scrap in my van, and I am going to try to add most of that in here. The dryer I found the other day, I'm going to see if that'll fit into there, but everything else, I'll definitely have room to just add into the load here. Yeah, that's a pretty good load. All right, we'll see when I get home and add a few more things to it. Figured I better check this other dumpster over here on the other side. A little teeny piece of something. I think that is about it. Yep, don't see anything else. But yeah, I'll take this nice little red planter. I'll add that to the load. A few dumpsters here. Take a little peek. Oh yeah, a little metal rack stand there. I'll have to grab that. Don't see anything that stands out. No, just see that one little stand. All right, we'll be back. And that was fast because I just spotted this dog cage. All right, so the dog cage. Grab this. Yeah. Little stand. I still got scrap in my van. And I just fished this out of the dumpster.
Yeah, it was that little thing that I saw earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, this was behind the dumpster and it reeks like dog urine. I don't know where to put that cage. Maybe just toss it in the back of your truck.
Yeah, I can go into that.
Get in there. Good enough. Still has the aluminum dog bowl in there. All right, I'm gonna get my van, bring it over and unload a little bit more scrap. Well, I was just out driving around and I was running some errands and look what I found. I just happened to spot this as I was driving down the road. I figured, yep, I'm gonna stop and grab that, throw it in my van. So I'm gonna do that right now and wish me luck. Well, I got the dryer in there and there's a few more nice little metal scraps here on the ground, the umbrella and these nice long pieces. So I'm gonna try to toss those in there as well. All right, so I got the umbrella, those long sticks, and the dryer in there. I figured, well, I'm gonna stop and peek into these dumpsters. And look what we found there, nice metal basketball hoop. Don't know if there's anything in this other one. A little handle. All right, well, I'm gonna get my dumpster stick and grab that basketball hoop and add it to the load. So on my way home, I just found this fan and a nice stainless steel sink. And you can kind of see the handlebars there on a bike that was laying in the garbage. So that's a whole bunch of accidentally found scrap while just out running an errand and had no intention of actually looking for scrap at all. So yeah, I'll take it. All right, got a few things in here. Start with a nice stainless steel sink. Is there somewhere you can stick that over around the barbecue or?
I don't think it sticks out that far.
No, I didn't think so.
It might be a foot farther out than the other vehicle.
The lid's lifting up. I still gotta cut the cord off. And just let it slide down, it's on the mat. Yeah, that'll be the thing, is your height issue. It'll be easier in the future if you got an empty crate.
Yeah.
Put the crate on the ground. Like you would tilt this, put a crate under it and get it up onto the crate, which gives you height leverage to get up into the truck.
Get that blue one out. Or move the green one so that you can slide the blue one over.
It's kind of like a puzzle. One of those slide puzzles when you're a kid.
Slide that one back in underneath the line.
Let me get my cords out of there and just plop those on the ground. The scrapping tricks I've seen on the internet, which gives you a height to, you know, if your trailer wasn't hooked up, this would be easier, right? But there you go. In there. All right, so between that stuff and that stuff, we should be doing all right at the scrapyard in the morning. Yeah, not quite enough room to get that in there, eh? Yeah, we can't wedge this back in. Everything's slid over too much.
Oh yeah. Just leave it sitting up in there. Fix it in the morning.
All right, grab my handful of cords. Didn't get very much for cords tonight, but that's the way she goes. All right, I'm gonna tell you exactly what we got paid for this right now. Hey, if you're still watching this, I just want to let you know how appreciative I am. All right, so we took all that stuff into the scrapyard and we ended up having mostly enamel tin on the trailer. Now, enamel tin at our scrapyard is the downgraded tin shred price. You know, when you have too much plastic or other contaminants on your scrap metal, they're going to downgrade you to a lower tin shred price called enamel tin at my yard. It's also the category for all large appliances, washer, dryers, fridges, and stoves. All qualify as enamel tin at my scrapyard. So everything that we had on that trailer, they considered most of it to be enamel tin. They docked us at 475 pounds of enamel tin on the trailer, is what they had calculated in their head, with the bicycles and the dryer that we put in the back of the truck, and maybe the exercise bike, the elliptical or something. I'm really not quite sure how they manually calculate their enamel tin deductions, or downgrades, I should say. But anyways, 475 pounds of enamel tin on the trailer is what they said we had, going at $260 per ton for enamel, or 13 cents per pound, I believe, and that gave us $61.75. Now, the remainder on our load was only 85 pounds. That was considered regular tin shred. It's going at $280 per ton, or 14 cents per pound, and that gave us $11.90. So altogether on the trailer and in the back of the truck, I have to get used to that now that we've got a truck as well. Altogether, it was 560 pounds that was on the trailer and in the truck, and that paid us $73.65. Wasn't the best of loads, but, you know, it was still pretty good. I'm going to take it either way. All right, you know how much I appreciate you for watching. I just said it. And I hope to see you right here in the next one.